Solitude increases career and work performance. Peter Drucker said that clarity comes from engagement, but strategy comes from stillness and solitude. Solitude, in this particular case, means intentional time, alone time that you take or you use to rethink, to reset, and to work deep. It doesn't mean loneliness. One of the reasons why solitude increases career, work, business performance is that it gives you stillness, and stillness gives you sharper strategy. Solitude kills noise. No Slack, no meetings, no notifications. In quiet, your brain starts to connect the dots that you miss in chaos. So, better decisions, less firefighting is made when you are still in solitude. Second reason why solitude brings about career performance, entrepreneur increase is silence brings stronger focus. The ability to perform deep work is becoming increasingly rare. At exactly the same time, it is becoming increasingly variable. That was said by Cole Newport. You find what would have taken you 6 hours when you take time with yourself in solitude will take you 2 hours. Deep work happens when no one is talking. Deep work also happens when someone has been in silence or in solitude, so stronger focus. That important reason why solitude increases performance, whether you are a career person, whether you are an athlete, whether you are an entrepreneur, is that solitude gives you self-awareness. Warren Buffett said, knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. Alone time forces you to face blind spots, no crowd to hide in. You stop chasing the wrong promotions. As a career person, you stop chasing the wrong clients as an entrepreneur, and you start leading from your strengths. Another reason why solitude increases career, business, entrepreneurial performance is that solitude times gives you space to think and increase your systemic thinking. Albert Einstein said, if I had an hour to solve a problem, I would spend 55 minutes thinking about the problem and 5 minutes solving it. So step back a bit physically, mentally, step back a bit mentally. Start to see the patterns, not just the tasks you are doing. Because when you solve the root causes, not symptoms, that is what is called leadership behavior. Last reason why solitude increases your performance as a career woman, career man, as an entrepreneur, as an athlete, is solitude gives you Sabbath or rest, and this brings about sustained energy. Jim Collins has been known to use this quote in his talks. Take rest. A field that has rested gives a bountiful crop. I come from a community where we used to do farming, and we still do farming. And you would find those people who have a big large tracts of land, they will leave some part of the land fallow. They will not plant this season. That field that has taken rest, when you plant the next season, it's gonna give you good harvest, great harvest, increased harvest. So solitude is a recovery time because burnout is killing performance faster than laziness in our workplaces, in our entrepreneur. And remember, a marathon mindset is what is important in solitude. Bonus point why solitude increases performance is time for reflection. So during solitude, there is meditation. Solitude lets values drive choices, not pressure. And Peter Drucker used to say, efficiency is doing things right, effectiveness is doing the right thing. So you say no. In fact, today I was remembering a small book that I read called The Power of Saying No. It's written by an author, Vanessa someone. Remember, when you take time in solitude, you are able to identify the solid, sound values. So you say no to good stuff so that you can say yes to great stuff. Bonus point on why solitude increases performance is strategic creativity. New ideas are born in silence, not when there are storms, not when there are chaos. Your brain needs, and my brain needs, empty space to invent. Steve Jobs used to say, creativity is just connecting things. When you ask creative people how they did something, they feel a little guilty because they didn't really do it. They just saw something. And you can only see this. You can only get that competitive edge at your work, at your innovations, at your entrepreneurial pursuits in solitude. Remember, the world rewards speed, careers reward depth, entrepreneurs reward growth. Solitude is how you trade speed for depth, and you trade speed for growth without falling behind. God bless you. See you in the next video that we post.